Anyway, let's jump into this first story and talk about the end of the world. How about that? We have this from The Intercept. Truth Cops. That's the headline. It's amazing. Leaked documents outline Homeland Security's plans to police disinformation. I'm kind of surprised they put it that lightly. Let me show you this Twitter thread from Li Fang, one of the writers on this article. He says docs show Facebook and Twitter closely collaborating with the Department of Homeland Security and FBI to police disinfo. Plans to expand censorship on topics like withdrawal from Afghanistan, origins of COVID, info that undermines trust in financial institutions. FBI agent Laura Demlow was in communication with Facebook that led to the suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop story in 2020 over the false allegation that it was disinformation. This year, she met with Twitter DHS to stress, quote, "We need a media infrastructure that is held accountable." Check this out. Facebook and Twitter created special portals for government to rapidly request takedowns of content. The portal, along with the NGO partner, is used to censor a wide range of content, including obvious parody accounts and content disagreeing with government pandemic policy. That right there, the government doesn't like that you're dissenting, was colluding with communications platforms, private collusion, literal conspiracy to silence you for your dissent. Check this out. Here's text messages right here. The emails and documents show close collaboration between DHS and private sector. Twitter's Vijaya Gadde, fired by Elon Musk last week, met monthly with DHS to discuss censorship plans. Microsoft exec texted DHS, quote, "Platforms have to get comfortable with government." Incredible. He says, how does DHS justify its evolving mission from countering foreign terror groups to policing domestic disinfo on social media? Leaked planning docs show the agency argues false information is a source of radicalization and violence. And of course, I really want you to see this. This right here is the Facebook URL for the Facebook. What is this? The portal is for onboarded partner requests pertaining to content issues on Facebook and Instagram. If you're an onboarded partner, please put in your request through this portal. It's still live. The Facebook link for the government to go and tell Facebook what to take down is still available right now. This is crazy. This report's actually ridiculously long. I was reading through it. It's massive. They mentioned that they were policing information on, say, like racial justice. For what reason what justification would the government have to do anything like this? Outright, it's subverting our elections. Especially now, they're saying it's ongoing. And Twitter executives, Facebook, Microsoft were meeting with the DHS to police what they deem as disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation.
And to me, this is far beyond that. This is a criminal conspiracy. This is the government colluding with big tech social media in order to make sure that they have all the power, all the influence, and anyone daring to just question them. Not just about, racial justice issues, as you mentioned here, but the topics here that they specifically decided to intervene on make them look bad. It was also Afghanistan. It was also the origin of COVID. It was also a product that, of course, they were working and colluding to make a lot of people take. And when you look at those issues, what do those issues have in common? Especially Afghanistan. They clearly show something that the government got wrong. They clearly led people down a wrong pathway. They clearly screwed the people of Afghanistan over. They clearly screwed all the soldiers there, but they wanted to control the narrative so they could still look like they did something good when they obviously did something horrible. And when you're doing that, when you're creating godlike power and authority to silence people, to censor people, and to control narratives, we're talking about huge amounts of power that is almost virtually impossible to hold anyone accountable to.